Hello everybody, it's Jeanette here. I've started a little bit early because I'm not sure what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm just going to see if I can get my channel up here and mute the sound. Hi Golden Gamer, thank you for being the first in. Mr. P is on the razzle tonight. He's going out with some of his work colleagues. He's gone to the Indian. So, but I don't think he'll be late coming in tonight because he's got work in the morning. So, hi Ellen, thank you for coming into my live stream. I don't very often do a live stream by myself, but Mr. P is at the Indian tonight. I'm just going to see if I can invite my friend Joy in, because she texted me earlier on and says she wanted to come in. So I'm just going to type her email address in if you bear with me. Hi Eric. Same as I've just been saying to the folks, I don't very often do a live stream on my own, but Pixie's gone out with some of his work colleagues. It was supposed to be a Christmas do, but obviously it's after Christmas, so but I don't think he'll be coming in late because he's got work in the morning. So I'm just trying to invite my friend in. So I've got a little bit of company. So just bear with me a little while. I've just sent the invitation. I've just sent you the invitation, Joy. Hi, Scotty Duncan. Thanks for joining me. A little bit nervous about this because, as I say, I don't very often go live on my own, but I'm sure at some point Pixie will appear. So he's gone out with some work colleagues tonight, but I don't think he'll be having a lot to drink, and I don't think he'll be late coming in because he's got work in the morning. I'm just going to see if Mr. Eagle VP wants to join. I'll send him an invite.
The number of gold you got is high. 170 gold.
What?
Hello, Mrs.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Getting all confused already.
See? I can't get it, so I don't know how you do.
Oh, I can see you now.
Oh, I'm going to say, am I black?
Billy X, Mel's in. Oh, I've got quite a few in at the moment.
So why has he gone away? Why has he gone to Indian?
It was supposed to be the works Christmas do, but obviously they didn't get there before Christmas, so they've gone tonight. But I think it said there was only about 4 of them going.
Where's he gone to? Which one?
7 Spices.
Oh, yeah.
It's not far away.
I'm sure that's one on bottom, isn't it?
It says somewhere beginning. I forgot where it says. Somewhere beginning with C. I can't remember now. Oh, yeah, Scotty Duncan. We have chatted on June's live feeds before. Oh, and Mr. Eagle VP is out at the moment. So if you get back later, Keith, you're welcome to join.
Because he'll be back. So what time did he go for?
He got the taxi about 7 o'clock. And Billy X says, "Are you twins?" No.
Okay. I look even worse tonight because I look bad because I've been up since 4.
Oh, not good. Are you at work in the morning?
No, I'm awake in the afternoon. I've got to go and pick Laura a cot up tomorrow.
Cool. was good news about her, the scan.
Oh, baby girl, I know. It's called Amelia.
Oh, she's already picked a name, has she?
Already picked a name. You ought to see my spare bedroom. It's full of bloody baby clothes.
Is having a baby. Joy's first grandchild. And she just found out that she's having a little girl. So there you go. She's already picked a name, Amelia.
Oh.
Hey, June. June Gall she lives in America. She's lived in America for about 30 years. And she's originally from Leeds.
Oh, right.
So,
money, Uncle.
Hey, Mark Placer's in as well. Oh, I'm creeping up. There's 7 in already, and I've only been going like 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, well, you see, you don't know. Did Chris enjoy match last week?
Pardon?
Did Chris enjoy match last week?
Yes, but Callum was very disappointed.
Why?
Because they were 0-0. I think he expected them getting another
beating.
Yes.
Yes, but it's better than there was hardly much violence then, wasn't there?
Well, apparently there were 6 arrests, but
what would you rather have? It like that and it be peaceful when he's on his way home, or?
Well, I said before the match, I said just make sure you keep an eye on Callum, because being a Steel City derby, there's bound to be trouble. Bye, Mel. Mel, thanks for joining us. Thank you for coming in. So I says, make sure you keep an extra eye on him and make sure he's safe. And he says, I will.
But it's always, you don't know, and somebody could bump and
that's it.
But as long as they were both all right and they're both safe.
Well, that's it. But Callum were disappointed that it was a 0-0 draw, but
you can't win all the time.
That's it. That's what I said. At least you didn't. I says at least you didn't lose.
Well, that's what I said. At least a 0-0's better than one of them losing, isn't it?
Well, that's it. And to anybody that doesn't know, this is Pixie's school friend, Joy. She hasn't got a channel, but she watches, and sometimes she joins us in his live stream. So say hello to everybody, Joy.
Hi, everybody. Usually I'm in bed at this time.
Yes, because she starts work early.
I do. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So
nobody usually sees me.
No. She's a morning owl, should I say?
Yeah, I'm not a night owl. I'm usually in bed by the time you start all this.
But she thought she'd make an exception for me, you see, because
yes.
she knew I was nervous about going live.
I'm glad you know how to do all this. It takes me long enough to get on it.
I won't say that much, Joy.
You better than me.
I wouldn't say that I know what I'm doing.
Well, you got me on, so you've got to be knowing what you're doing. See? So are you going on holiday this year? Have you decided?
We're thinking of the Isle of Wight.
Oh, that's nice.
So there's one of us YouTube friends that lives in the Isle of Wight.
Whereabouts?
I don't know, to be exact. June, you're very welcome. I need people to take care of the chat because, same as I say, I want as many moderators in as I can to keep an eye on the chat to make sure that we don't have any funny business. So
no, Isle of Wight is nice. We went there a couple of years ago.
We went a few years ago. Mind you, when I say a few years ago, but Callum was only a baby then, so that is sort of how long it is since we've been. So we wanted to go somewhere different to what, you know,
Yeah.
than what we usually do. We want something that, because of Callum's age, that's interesting, where we can go places. June's put, you just be you, Jeanette Pickering, and remember that the folks in the chat, a lot of live streams don't, and you won't go wrong. Well, that's it. You know, I appreciate everybody here, but I just like to err on the side of caution, so to speak, and know that people in the chat have got me back, if you know what I mean.
Well, after what's been going off, yeah.
Yes.
You don't need it here.
When everybody's in uproar about YouTube as well, Joy, I don't know whether you've heard.
Well,
the new guidelines, you've got to have at least 1,000 subscribers, you've got to have at least 4,000 watch hours, and everybody's in uproar about it. The same as I says, I don't do it, you know, I don't do it for the money. I just do it because I enjoy baking. I like sharing my baking with everybody. I did consider, like, when all this uproar came about, like doing it's all right, me jumper keeps riding up, about like doing daily vlogs. But when all said and done, same as I said, I'm a housewife, I don't go to work, so what I do, to me, isn't interesting, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I go to work, but you can't really film where I go to work, because it's a doctor's and a solicitor's, so it's like,
yeah, well, I mean, you know, that
I clean, that's it. And then
that goes without saying. I mean, the places that you clean, it's like Pixie. Even though he don't sort of clean the same places as what you do, it'd be controversial to the firm in doing like vlogs and whatever while he's doing his job.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming in, Sandra. So I just says to he got a taxi just for the fact so we could have a few pints, and he says, well, don't worry, I'm not going to have a lot to drink, because obviously he's driving in the morning, so he says I'll probably only have about 3 pints. He wasn't keen on going to the Indian in the first place.
Why?
He don't eat Indian.
Oh.
And as I says to him, I says, just order something, because all Indians do an English menu.
Yeah. Oh, I like me. I don't like spicy. I'll have a korma and a.
Oh yeah, we'll say yeah. I like a korma.
I don't do these big vindaloo type burn your arse off.
No. Pixie says to me, he says, well, if I have to have an Indian, he says, I'll just order a korma. But same as I said to him, I says, you know, they do English food at Indian restaurants. I says, just order a steak or something, you know. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people. June's put, no, you can't say being a housewife isn't interesting. There's many folks who learn from watching videos on how to clean or organising. Oh dear.
Oh, I could get
it was like yesterday. I got up out of bed, I stripped all beds, I washed, you know what I mean? It's just the mundane things. I stripped all the beds, I put the washing in, I put it in tumble dry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just think, why do people want to see me putting washing in the washer or in the dryer or putting it away? Why would you?
That's it. I mean, I don't do, you know, Buttercup's bunny says spicy the better for me. You see, there's the thing. I mean, we don't do spicy.
I don't mind a bit, but I don't like me like that.
I tried chicken tikka masala, and I thought that was all right. Hello, Foundation Ariel.
Oh no, Andy hasn't rate spicy.
Thank you for coming in.
He likes them like with your sweat running down your head and.
Oh. No, I can't do spicy. Plus that as well. Another thing as well, I have to be careful, because if I eat something spicy, I get terrible heartburn.
Yeah.
And I'm like a bear with a sore head when I get heartburn. It absolutely drives me crazy.
Last time we went to an Indian with that one on Meadowbank, you know, that Akbar's.
Oh yeah.
Near Meadowball. We went there and I think he had lamb's brain. He likes something like that, different type.
I'm trying to think which it is that the one that he's gone to. I'll have to put it in. I've brought my phone over with me because I've got a feeling when he's on his way home, he'll ring me.
Well, like you said, if he's got work tomorrow and that, it might not be that long.
Well, that's it. Same as I said. I mean, I think they were meeting at 7:30, but he got the taxi because he was going to book the taxi for 7:15. But they told him, well, we can't, with it being a Friday night, we can't guarantee that, you know, we can't.
It's everybody's having them, aren't they?
Oh, it's Gibraltar Street. One that
oh, yeah. I knew it.
Yeah. He did tell me, but I forgot. Yeah, so yeah, right. I'm not a big Spice fan myself. So
So what do you have when you go out then?
well, how often do I go out?
We're gonna have to get start then, aren't we?
Yes, we are gonna have to go out.
We're gonna have to start going out because we don't go out very often.
Well, this is it.
Because you can take Callum.
It's only on the rare occasion that Pickering goes out. Same as I say, it was supposed to be his Christmas works due, and to be quite honest with you, it's been a big letdown because there's only 4 of them going.
I want to,
because you know the bloke that Chris works with.
What, the one that don't turn up?
Yeah, well, Chris took him to the doctors on Monday and they put him on the club or off sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then when Chris says, oh, it's this Friday when it's that works due, blah, blah, blah. And it got every intentions of going. Ooh. June Gall says I'm thinking of making an elderberry brandy cordial. That sounds interesting, June.
Well,
So you know, and then he must have thought about it and thought to himself, well, it don't look very good. I've been off work all week and then turning up to
yeah, because a lot of people places don't let you do stuff like that, do they? If you've been off sick, you're not allowed to do.
Well, I'm not going to say on air what he's gone off with, but it wasn't nothing major.
Hey,
in all honesty, he could have done his job with what he put him on the club for.
Yeah. Well,
and it wouldn't have affected him.
Like we get them, oh, they're off with toothache or they're off with headache, and it's like, oh, get a grip and get on with it. Does my head in.
So it's something to do with down below, but not the front bit, the back bit.
Gotcha.
If you know what I mean.
But I've got shit sort piles.
Well, the second one. But same as I said to Chris, I says at the end of the day, it's not as though he's sitting down all day and it's going to affect him.
And you stick it round your bum and then it goes away.
So
sort of thing that you could go really off work.
Scotty Duncan says, guessing nothing a court couldn't fix, Jeanette. No, but it's like he's in his late 50s, he's nearly 60. And I think myself personally, and I shouldn't be discussing his personal business, but I think he's getting fed up with the job. I don't think he can do the job because of his age, because it is quite physically demanding.
Yeah, it is hard.
You know, I mean, Pixie struggles and he's only 46.
It is hard, cleaning. They think it's easy, just shove it over around, and it's not.
Well, that's it. Well, you see, same as Pixie says. I mean, the amount of walking he does a day, going up and down them flights of stairs, you know, he must walk miles.
People don't think that. They just think you stick it over hard, you do that. That's it.
That's it.
I wish.
And then on top of that, on Monday, when Chris got to take him to the doctors, at one of the sheltered housing accommodation things, On the Friday, he had to unplug all the fridges and all the freezers because he'd got to give them a deep clean. So then there were people moaning that there were water all over the place, and they says, you know, why didn't you put paper towels down? And the same as I said, you've got to think in your position, it's an health and safety hazard to put paper towels down on a wet floor.
Yeah, because he'll slip on that.
That's it. That's why I said at the end of the day, you know, they're all moaning at Pixie because they just unplugged them, that they don't see the repercussions if somebody was to go in there and slip.
Oh,
You know.
I know. But you've got to do what well, I don't know what company says, but you have to do what company says. If that's what they say, then you're covered by what they say. If you do different, then you're not covered.
And June's right. It's hard when we realise we can't do the things we used to. Too right. Same as I say, I've got really bad arthritis.
I'm all right for now, touch wood. I can still do what I did when I was 20.
But, you know, since we've had all this crazy weather, 1 minute it's red hot, 1 minute it's cold, snowing,
sunshine, rain, spray dust.
You know, it's been playing havoc with my arthritis. And I try and get up and keep myself busy so I can keep going rather than sitting down all day just to keep the cogs working, if you know what I mean.
But like you said, when you're in house, what can you do? There's only like so many rooms you can keep walking in, isn't there?
Well, this is it. You see, I try to keep myself busy because I know if I just sit there doing nothing all day, my knees is going to get worse. If you know what I mean. Even though, you know, this past week or so, the pain has been horrendous. But
are you better in hot weather?
Oh yeah, I don't have pain. Not you know.
As much.
I have it occasionally when I've sort of, well, I'll do this today and I'll do that today, and when I've overdone myself and I've done a bit too much, I know about it the next day.
Oh, I love hot weather. I can't wait for my holiday.
And it's yes, I saw on Facebook that you booked your holiday. We haven't booked it yet, but we've been looking at. We want to go in a cottage.
Oh yeah, is it like a cottage on its own, or is it a cottage like on the side?
Well, we haven't decided yet. We've looked at a few, but one of Pixie's stipulations is it's got to have Wi-Fi. So to that cuts it down, and then you've got to look into the time of year. He wants to go in August.
It's going to be quite expensive, though, isn't it?
So and then on top of it, you've got to take into account the price that the cottage is going to cost us for the week, plus you've got the ferry crossing on top of that as well. So it's
slots, don't you?
Scotty Duncan says I'm like that at 33. Oh, God help you then.
Maybe I get to our age.
Well, it's like when I get in bed at night, I could just go like that, and Pixie will say, "Was that your neck cracking?" I says, "I'm sure one of these mornings I'm going to get up and I'll leave my head behind on cushion."
She'll turn around. Why do you edit thing?
You know, I'll get up out of bed and my head will still be on cushion. Oh dear, it don't half make some noises.
Oh, I don't have that. Mine's just trying to turn off. It's like I just don't want to just get out of bed. Have
you been watching the news? That there was some. I didn't quite catch it all.
No, not
about Ramipril, the blood pressure tablet. I don't know what it's concerning, but that's what I take. So when I heard Ramipril, I got a bit worried. So I don't. You see, I don't very often catch the news.
I don't watch news because I'm chunter about, so I don't put it on.
I heard them mention something about Ramipril, and I thought, oh, sugar, that's what I take for my blood pressure. So I don't know what it's concerning. I just wondered if you'd heard.
No.
Heard what it is. You know, is there some controversy about it? Because if they do, I want to know about it.
Everything, they say it's good for you. Then they say it's bad for you. Then they say it's all right for you. And then it's like.
Oh, Scotty Duncan says, yes, I've heard it's causing blood clots. Oh, shit. Because you see, it concerned me when I heard him mention Ramipril, because that's the tablet that I'm on for my blood pressure. Even though I only take 5 micrograms, it worried me when I heard it mentioned on the news.
Yeah, mine's lisinopril I take for mine. Mine's a 10 milligram.
I think mine is only 5 micrograms, but
it says 10 mg, whatever it is, I don't know.
Hi, Ray, thanks for joining us. I'm flying solo tonight because Mr. Pixie is out on the lash.
Yeah, and he'll come back drunk as a skunk like last time he went out.
No, we won't be, because same as I say, he's got work in morning. It's not worth losing his job, having too much to drink, knowing that he's got to drive the van. So
yeah, not like last time, eh?
What?
When he comes out.
Oh, yeah, but he weren't driving that night.
I know, but he suffered next day, though, didn't he, apparently?
Mrs. Joy invited us over the day before Christmas Eve because we'd gone to a dinner dance with all his family the week before, and he had to go in the car, so it meant he couldn't have a drink. So Joy kindly invited us over the night before Christmas Eve on the Saturday night. She says, I'll come and pick you up. I'll take you home. So anyway, we gets there. Pixie started on lager, and then she bought this plate in with about 6 shots in it. Well, to say it was a bit worse for wear was an understatement the next morning. As we say in the UK, he was pissed as a fart.
It was all right. I think it must have been that journey home with fresh air.
Well, I'm going to say, I think it was going outside and the fresh air hitting him. He weren't falling down legless.
Oh, no, it weren't like that. It was just a bit unnormal.
Yes. because he don't drink a lot. We're working 6 days a week. I think it hit him like a ton of bricks.
Told him he'll have to get in practice for big boys next year.
He can't take his drink nowadays.
Oh, well, he's getting old now.
So yes, we're thorough. Did you eat all your fudge that I made you?
Yes, we ate that. Everybody were having some after they went. Oh, well, I gave my sister-in-law some and my niece some. You know them that were in kitchens.
Yeah.
Them some, and they took some on, so they were having some. So, and then we ate the fudge. Laura went, I didn't know that was fudge.
Thank you for coming in, Sandra, and I very much appreciate it. And everybody in the chat has put me at ease, and I'm just talking about anything and
a load of crap with me.
Yeah. Well, you see, I was telling everybody, because you see, I made you that fudge, and if you were wondering what the crunchy bits were, these hundreds and thousands that you put on top of trifles, I added that to the fudge mixture. Anyway, on Christmas Eve, because we're going to Pixie's sister's on Christmas Day, I made her some Yorkshire parking. Got halfway over there, and I went, oh, God, I forgot that Yorkshire parking. I put it in the fridge, you see.
Yeah.
And we went without it.
But did you enjoy Christmas at his sister's?
Yeah, it were all right. It were all right. It made a change not to have to cook. So
I enjoyed my Christmas Day. Didn't enjoy my Christmas Eve. It was crap. So just
did you enjoy the birthday party that you went to the other week?
Oh yes. Did you see Andy's little stupid dancing?
Yes. Well, did you see Pixie's little elf dance?
Yes. I don't know which dance is worse.
It's been packed away till next year. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh no.
It's only going to come out at Christmas.
Oh, what, like my trees that don't come out? All I kept saying, you ain't got a tree, you ain't got a tree, you ain't got a tree. I ain't got a bloody tree.
You see, that night that we went to Joy's house, she got lights and everything, but she hadn't got a Christmas tree, and it was one around Andy's relatives, weren't it?
Yeah.
We're going to say, oh, I'm going to get you on it morning. I'm going to come round and drop your Christmas tree. You can't have Christmas without a Christmas tree. The same as I said, not everybody's the same.
I don't mind Christmas. I just don't see why you have to move everything to put a tree up. I like my house.
You know, I mean, you know, it's not for everybody. Not everybody puts a Christmas tree up.
Oh, see, I'm at work. But I was back at work Wednesday, so like they were all in my zone. You don't want to sit there and look at a Christmas tree.
You see, me and Pixie actually did a live stream on New Year's Eve, and I got a little bit emotional.
Why? Your mother?
Yes, yes, yes. It's been our a bit emotional all over Christmas as well. Same as I said, it were hard first Christmas without her, so but
You don't get over it.
You know, I'm getting there. I'm not, you know.
You learn to live with it. You don't get over it, love.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, I'll never forget her, and you know, there's certain things. I mean, I start getting a bit teary-eyed and whatever, you know, when I think about certain things, and you know, I mean, which you're bound to do, aren't you? You know.
5 years ago, next month, my dad died, and I can remember it like yesterday, and I just have to learn to live with he's not here, and I think every day I miss him.
That's it. Buttercup's Bunny says, haven't had a Christmas tree since my husband passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Buttercup's Bunny. My mum passed in April of 2017. And so, as I say, I found it particularly hard at Christmas. And
you used to have it though, didn't you?
Yes, yeah. Like last year, my sister had a Christmas day, and then she came to us for Boxing Day. Because we're me and my sister living in the same town, you know,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but that's it. You had it, didn't you? So it's a big loss to you, isn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, it's as I put it, life is never the same. Much lose your mum. You know what I mean? It like leaves a big gap in your world. You know, and you know, sort of something funny had happened, and I'd ring her up. And you see, with me and my mum, I used to ring her twice a day, and I miss them chatting to her, them 2 times a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It used to break my day up. You know, it were an excuse to sit down, have a cigarette, have a coffee, you know, and have a chat with my mum.
And that's it, isn't it? It's just something. It's like you just all life changes.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I mean, same as that, I'll be the first to admit we didn't always get on. You know, and I you know,
family get on, really. You couldn't say every family gets on, like, you know.
She used to infuriate me at times with things she'd say and things she'd do, but at the end of the day, she was still my mum.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, same as I said. I mean, that's why I said I hope 2018 is going to be a better year. You know.
It can't get worse, love, can it?
Well, that's it. That's it. It can only get better.
That's what I always say. It can't get any worse.
That's it.
Well, I don't know. I probably could, but no, but you know what I mean. You can't get much worse than that, can you? So
I'm hoping these is going to be lucky tonight.
I'm just trying to find them. 6 million.
We'll remember you if we win, Joy.
Yeah, I know what Pixie will say. You can get lost.
We'll take you on a round the world cruise.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd love that.
Something on my bucket list that I've always wanted to do.
Oh, I'd love it. I love boats, so I'd be all right on a cruise. Don't like flying.
I said I'm not particularly bothered where I go to,
as long as it's.
I want basically a round the world cruise, visiting all the countries. You know, the different cultures, the different landmarks, and everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in that sort of thing. You know, you can go to Spain. I mean, even they've got a different culture than what we have. You know what I mean? Well, in some parts they do, because they celebrate the 3 kings, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's where we go, Catalonia, and they're the ones that are fighting for independence from Spain.
You know, but I just love to go and, like, some as I say, a round the world cruise, you won't be able to do it in a couple of weeks. It'd probably be about...
Yeah, but if you got the money to go around the world cruise, you won't be caring about your job, would you?
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that is like sort of something that's on my bucket list. I want to go to visit as many countries as I can and see the different architecture, the different cultures, you know, just for the experience of it.
It's surprising. It's so different, isn't it? I know, like, we go to Spain, but we don't just stay in one place. And we like went to like that monastery, and it was just like, oh my God, how did they build this in the middle of, like, do you know what I mean?
That's it. I mean, I've always, I mean, I wouldn't say I'd go and walk the Great Wall of China, but it's something nice I'd love to go and see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, I forgot the soldiers that are buried underneath the ground.
Terracotta warriors.
Yes, that I've always wanted to go and see, you know, something like that. I mean, to me, they are places of interest for me.
Yeah. I'd like to go to pyramids, and Egypt and Dark Nile and...
Oh, I think my sister's been to Egypt. I think she jets off in a bit. I think she's going to Mexico.
Oh.
So...
I'd like to go things like that.
Ray the Explorer says, river cruise is awesome. You can swim to the shore if the boat goes down.
I'll just float.
Well, you know what they say, Ray, women and children first. So I'll be first off boat.
I'll be all right. I'll just lay there and float.
They're on about last night, because Pixie went live last night, about parachuting and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I says, you won't get me wearing a parachute and jumping out of a plane for love nor money. I says, even when we went to Spain, this is no word of a lie, the flight itself and everything didn't bother me. It was just going up them steel steps up to the aeroplane, because I don't like heights. I says, once I'm in a plane, I stay in a plane till it lands at other end. I says, you're not getting me jumping out of a plane with a parachute on my back.
I couldn't do it. You'd have to shut me out and then I'd die.
You know what I mean? It looks a good experience, but with me being scared of heights, same as I say, once I get on a plane, I don't get off that plane until I get to my destination. I ain't jumping out of a plane with no parachute on my back for anybody.
No, it's not a thing I'd want to do. I see him do it and I think, no, I couldn't do it. I'd die. But
you see that there again, like last Christmas, I bought Pixie an helicopter ride because it said to me, oh, I've always wanted to go up in an helicopter. I've always wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and same as I said, I made it happen because I bought it in for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he absolutely loved it. But you won't get me up in an helicopter either.
I've seen it when they do that I'm a Celebrity thing. Oh my God, no.
And old Mucker is in the house. What it is, Joy, June Gold, it's in the chat. She does a live chat every morning. And old Mucker is from June's live, but old Mucker is actually from England.
All right.
There is a lot of, like Scotty Duncan, he's from England as well.
Oh, they're boring like us then.
But yeah,
nice and warm.
And, you know, it's there's a lot of things I want to do if I had the money to do it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But heights doesn't come into it. I'm sorry, I don't do heights for anybody. I get scared 2 rungs up a ladder.
Oh, I'm not that bad. I can go on rides and can go up and down and stuff like that, but I can't.
Well, he's in Scotland. Scotty Duncan is.
Oh.
Well, it's still in England, isn't it? So to speak.
Technically.
So, yeah. You know, if we had the money, you know, basically I'd travel all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that is on my bucket list.
I'd like to go to Orlando only because I'd like to go to theme parks over there.
I don't do theme parks.
Oh, well,
Not,
you know we
not
do.
even at Butlins.
Oh,
I just stand and watching the wings. I don't do theme parks either.
oh, I love them. Always not right to me.
Oh, thank you for coming in, Ray. Thank you for coming in and showing your support. I just thought, as Pixie normally does a live stream on a Friday night, but obviously he isn't here, so I thought, why not? I'll go live myself.
What's Callum doing playing on games?
Yeah. As usual. He'll be coming down, lurking about at 10 o'clock.
What, Casey's dad's here?
Well, no, he goes to bed at 10 anyway.
Oh,
When he's
I
not
wish my son never did that. Never could get him to bed. Or he go to bed, you go to bed, turn that off, and then he turn it back on again and play all these games all night.
Oh, no, well, I'll make sure. Richard Pixie has gone on the works do. He's gone to an Indian restaurant with his work colleagues. So, but I'm sure he'll be back shortly because he went at 7. So
He might be enjoying himself.
So I don't think he'll be late coming back because he's got work in the morning. So he probably will make an appearance at some point.
You'll hear him at doors. I'm here, love.
But
what are you thinking of baking on Sunday then?
Well, I was going to make a 7-Up pound cake, which is popular in the States.
What's a 7-Up pound? Is that drink 7-Up?
Yes. And it's like it's basically it's like a lemon drizzle, but you don't put the icing on top, but you add the 7-Up to the cake mixture. But when I'd got the lemon and everything, went in the cupboard, and I hadn't got no plain flour, so I couldn't do it. No. So I made coffee cake.
Well, you like coffee a lot, don't you?
Old Mucker says 7-Up sounds painful. It's the drink, 7-Up. Or basically, you don't have to use proper 7-Up. I bought some lime and lemon.
Yeah, as long as it's that
sugar-free pop from Asda. I bought their own make, but it's just as good as 7-Up. It's same thing.
Oh, it is.
So I actually, when I ordered some shopping and it come yesterday, I ordered some plain flour, so I've got plain flour now.
Don't blame you.
But probably June or anybody from the States will know what I'm on about when I say a pound cake. It's like you do it same in a loaf tin.
I'm going to say they do it on that cake, like pancakes, when he's making all these big cakes.
But I had 2 new cookery books for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Pixie's mother bought me 2. And my mum had give me one ages and ages ago. So I've been looking through them. Some are a bit different. I might do, like main meals and things like that. And
so it's like a cookery book, not a baking book.
Well, the 2 that his mum bought me are actually baking books. But there's one Women's Institute which it goes through like making bread, naan breads, things like that. The one that my mum gave me ages ago, it does all sorts. It's got like fish recipes from around the world, like goulash and beef stroganoff and things like that. So yeah, so I don't know. I might make the 7-Up pancake at the weekend. And Pixie bought me a stand mixer for Christmas.
Oh, she'd be like, woo!
So it's just a case of bunging everything in, switching it on, and away you go.
Best way.
And he bought me a pair of digital scales as well.
Ooh.
So, but the ones I'd got were just your bog standard thing, and it were like guesswork, in other words. So with these digital ones, it's not guesswork. It's just you've got
more precise measurements.
Yes. But you see, with a stand mixer, it's just a case you can chuck everything in, whack it on.
Oh, that's it. Whack it on, whack it in oven. That's it.
Scotty Duncan says it looks well posh, your mixer.
Ooh.
And it's a red one.
Oh, it's got to be red because everything else is red in your kitchen.
Well, I've got some more stuff coming tomorrow because this toaster's gone on blink. So I've ordered a new toaster. So I've ordered a red toaster, and we keep breaking. His dinner service. So I've ordered a new dinner service, a red one as well.
Mine's all black.
Oh dear. We nearly had a catastrophe other day because I were in emptying bins and whatever, and I says to Callum, I says, "Oh, just go in drawer in living room and get me them bin liners out at drawer." And as it happened, right underneath my draining board, I'd moved the wash basket to one side so I could empty the bin. So I said to Callum, "Just get me them bin liners." And instead of bringing them to me, he chucked them. And he chucked them and he knocked Chris's Sheffield United mug flying off at draining board. But as look at it, it went into the wash basket instead of on the floor. So
it'd be like, not another bloody mug.
we nearly had a catastrophe. If that wash basket hadn't been there, it'd have been shattered all over the kitchen floor.
And that's another mug gone.
So he got a telling off from his dad, and he says, "How many times have I told you don't have to throw things?
It's kids for you."
Well, that's it. So same as I says, it was you were very lucky that the wash basket was underneath where the draining board was, and when he threw it, it come flying off, but it fell into the wash basket. So we wouldn't have been a happy chappy if his Sheffield United mug had got broke.
Oh, it'd curse him for the rest of the season, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I even bought him some Sheffield United socks for Christmas.
Oh.
So, and
well,
a new beanie hat.
What was Sheffield United on it?
Pardon?
Sheffield United on it?
Oh yeah, because we went and got Callum a new top, and while we're in there, we were looking, and I says, they've even got socks in. So I bought Chris a pair of socks, like just as a stocking filler, and I bought him. See, they both got Sheffield United hats, but Chris has one with great bauble thing on top, and he don't like it very much. So I says, he says, I like these beanie hats. So I bought him one of them as a stocking filler as well.
No, wow.
So there you go. So,
what did Andy get? Oh, he got loads of clothes with skulls on.
I
don't get out normal. I don't buy normal.
June says, maybe I'll use Southern Comfort instead and make an elderberry tincture.
Got some Southern Comfort downstairs.
We've only got 7 watching, old mucker. That's probably why the chat's a bit slow, because there's only 7 in, and I don't think everybody's chatting. You see, the problem is I don't go live very often.
Yeah, but you got Pixie going like this, talking to people.
Normally, if I do come on, I come on with Pixie, who is my husband. But obviously he's not here tonight. So I said to him, I says, well, you know, I says, well, being as you're going out, I says, and you normally do a live stream on a Friday night, I says, I think I'll go live for a change.
And all he ever talks about is football.
Yes, either that or his drone.
Oh, I know, drone talk.
I had to laugh. They were on about because Pixie's named his drone Betty.
All right.
So he says, have you gave your new mixer a name? I says, I could call it Morphy Richards. Because you see, the mixer that he bought me was a Morphy Richards. So
why has he called it that?
I don't know. Just, you know what he's like.
To pick off your head.
So, and yeah, so he named the drone Betty. So if anybody in the chat hears him refer to Betty, it's his drone.
It's his little friend.
His little friend.
His little friend.
He haven't been able to go out on it actually, but you know, with weather and whatnot. So I think
right with you out there. Well, when I come home from work.
Oh, old Mucker's having chicken / fish cakes and hash browns. That sounds nice.
Oh, I like hash browns. Like them from McDonald's.
So, well, being as Pixie were going out tonight, I said to him, he got nip out for some rolling tobacco. So I said to him, I says, oh, on your way back, I says, call at McDonald's. I says, I think me and Callum will have a McDonald's for tea.
Don't blame you. We've had a Chinese, so.
Oh.
I ordered it when I got home, and then by the time I had a bath, it was here. We're like, oh, sorry.
How long's Laura got now then?
She's due, they've said anyway, from 29th of May to 6th of June.
Wow. Not long then.
Nope. She's
then
getting a bit bigger. She says, oh, it hurts this side and that side. I went, don't worry about it. It's going to hurt even more. So
I was going to say it gets worse.
Yeah. So it's like she's got a buggy. She's got a changing table. We're going to get cot tomorrow. We've got loads of clothes. So she's getting on with it. But
that's it.
Be moving. So everything's in back bedroom.
Buttercup's Bunny, yes, I do baking videos on my YouTube channel. I'll just type something in the chat and then you can see, you can check my channel out. That's me. I mostly do baking videos, but I am open to diversify, as they say. You know, and try and get some. I did do a spaghetti bolognese once, but that was oh, Random Life is in the house.
Oh,
and she's in Canada.
Oh, is she? What's she doing in Canada?
Yeah, well, she went on the 7th. No, when did she go? She went last Wednesday to Edinburgh, and then she was saying to us all, "Oh, I've got a big surprise for you," blah blah blah. And then she turned up in Vancouver in Canada.
Oh,
so thank you for coming in, Random Life. Mr. Pixie is on the razzle dazzle out with his work colleagues, and he's gone to an Indian restaurant.
There's not that many of them going.
Only 4. So yeah,
really.
I'm flying solo at the moment.
He'll be back soon.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be late.
Let's say if what's time to get up about 6?
6.
6.
But sometimes, because he doesn't have it, because he works around this area on a Saturday, sometimes he might set his alarm for 6:30 because he don't have to go out
as early,
you know, till 25 past 7:30.
But even 6:30, he don't give him that long time to come in and settle down.
I mean, he's had a shower and shave and everything tonight, so it's just having a wash in the morning. She says, I can't imagine Pixie on the razzle dazzle. Well, same as I said Random. We don't go out all that often, and this is, quote, his work's Christmas due, even though it's January.
Hey, at least he's getting one. We don't get one.
Well, that's it. But it's been a bit of a letdown because there were only 4 of them going. So same as I says, get off. You work 6 days a week. Get off out and enjoy yourself. It's a change, isn't it?
Yeah, something different, isn't it?
And Buttercup Bunny says, do you make bubble and squeak? Bubble and squeak in this country is like leftovers.
Yeah, you have it after a Sunday.
Yeah, and it's like potato and
cabbage and
basically the vegetables that you've got left over from a Sunday dinner, and that is bubble and squeak. Thorndraven. Thorndraven is another guy that's from Canada, but we haven't seen him in ages. So I think he's back with a vengeance. He's been popping up on everybody's live stream, so I think he's getting his groove on again.
Oh.
Yeah, Old Mucker says, love leftovers warmed up in the frying pan. Well, that's basically what Bubble and Squeak is. It's like all your leftovers, and you just chuck them in a frying pan and fry it. Oh, I love a bit of Bubble and Squeak, says Random. To be quite honest with you, I'm not a fan of it.
I like it, but I tried not to have any leftovers. I like, chuck it away so I don't eat it. So.
Oh, Thorndraven had his own live stream. You don't. This is the thing. You don't see him for nearly a year, and then he's popping up left, right, and centre.
I don't see anybody.
If everybody's not subscribed to Thorndraven, please do so. Is a Canadian. So, and I was I were going back to this 4,000 minutes of watched hours. I looked on my today. I ain't got a cat in hell's chance. I've only got about 230.
Well, what? Mine's none then, because I don't put out on it.
You're welcome, Thorndraven. It's nice to see you on the scene again. And I'll say it from Pixie as well. We have missed you.
It's just nice to talk to people in different countries, isn't it?
Well, that's it. You see, Crimson Fantasy is another one that's in Canada, but you see where Gail's gone. She's gone to meet somebody called Pauline Just Living, and she's in Vancouver, and Crimson is in Toronto, and we're asking like other day. I thought, well, funny thing is, Random, on my Chromebook, because Pixie's all right, he's met the new guidelines for YouTube, but Mr. Eagle VP hasn't. He's got the 1K subscribers, but he hasn't got the watch hours. So on my Chromebook, I've had it playing for about 5 or 6 hours now, and I've put it on autoplay, and it's going through all his vlogs to get his hours up or his minutes up. Imo and Izzy, thank you for coming in. And Imo and Izzy are from Wales. Oh. Miss Random Life is originally from Wales.
I'm not going to say a word then. In Wales as well.
It says Random is as far from me as you can be and still be in Canada. Yeah, well, you see, same as I say, Mr. Eagle VP, he's got the 1K subscribers, but he hasn't quite got the watch hours or the watch minutes or whatever. I don't quite understand it myself. From my own point of view, I couldn't get stuff. I just do it because I like doing it.
And then if people want to watch it, they watch it. If they don't,
you see, the thing is, I only started my channel in June of last year. So I'm a relatively newbie, so to speak. So basically what I've done is I've put my Chromebook on, and I've put Keith's live, the interviews and everything. I've muted it, so it's like running and nobody can hear it, but I put it on autoplay, so once one finishes, it starts another one. Basically, just to try and get his him to that threshold of what YouTube want.
Why did you come up with these things? And it's like, you're forcing people to watch stuff then, aren't they, really? They're forcing people.
Well, it's like with this, same as I say, it's running, but I've muted the channel and I've just left it running basically for the fact to get Eagle VP's hours up, because he's got the same as I say, the 1,000 subscribers. But you see, Pixie had got over 5,000 at watch hours or minutes or whatever. So he's okay. He doesn't have to worry. He can still get the money from his channel.
So is it they don't pay you unless you've got these things, but you can still do your own channel, but you won't get paid unless you've got.
Well, same. A lot of people have said they do. I mean, it's the community. That's basically. I love the community. You know what I mean? I love the community. Meeting all sorts of people from all around the world. You know, yeah, everybody's on different time zones. You know what I mean? But if we all work together as a community, you know, and it's same as I said, it's for me, it's not about the money. I don't even care whether I get to 1,000 subscribers.
You're doing it for you, though, aren't you?
I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And I do it because I like doing it.
Yeah. You're not doing these videos, I want to do another one because I want this money, I want this. You're doing, I want to do it because I want to show people that I'm baking. And look, they can do it as well. That's it. You're not doing, I've got to get so many subscribers.
It's like this, Joy. I do it because I enjoy doing it. Yeah. And I do what I do good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, especially that scory thing.
So, talk of the devil and the sure to appear.
Oh,
Lurkio.
You said he'd be down at 10 o'clock.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello. Hi, Callum.
Hello. This is Callum. This is my son and Pixie's son.
10 o'clock, nearly on the dot.
Yeah. Your dad ain't come in yet. I will get rolling pin out in a bit.
Dirty stopper.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, same as I said. I've not. I mean, like Pixie did a live stream last night. You know, they were going, and I says, "Look, we've come live. Just have a chat. Get a walk." I smoke about 20 a day. Oh, where you going? I'm Owen, is he? And he says, hello, Callum.
Hello.
Yeah, so, you know, but in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, it's the big YouTubers that have stuffed it up for the small YouTubers.
Yeah.
Such as myself and all the other small YouTubers.
It's not fair, though.
You know, it's one particular thing because there's a bit of controversy. I don't know whether you've heard about it, but there's a bit of controversy about a certain YouTuber, and it's like a moral controversy.
Oh, right.
You know, it's but he is a big YouTuber. And you see a lot of the big YouTubers have sponsorships.
Oh.
And people send them their products to get it out there because they're a big YouTuber. And basically, these stringent rules are coming in now because of the big YouTubers and the money that they're earning.
But then, if they're earning money from it, don't let them earn money from it, and they wouldn't do it, would they?
Oh, that's it. So
if you're doing it for fun or entertainment like you are, you're not doing it for any benefit. You're just talking to people, doing stuff. You're doing cakes. You're talking about drones on football. Then still let them do it.
And old Mucker says Logan is a kid who made a mistake and they all jumped on him. Yeah, but the mistake he made was catastrophic. Not just a little mistake, a catastrophic.
Well, I know not about it, so.
And I've not watched any of his videos, but I've heard that he thinks it's beyond reprehension. You know what I mean? He thinks he can get away with it, but YouTube aren't sponsoring him anymore. They've took all the and this is where all this backlash is coming from. So getting on to another subject.
Callum's just stood there going, what's everybody put in?
Well, you see, old Mucker says yes, but I think he laughed because of the nerves. But that isn't an excuse. In my mind, that is not an excuse. The same as June's just said, he knows right from wrong. And he did wrong in phenomenal style. And he knows it.
But then you take your consequences after, don't you?
Well, this is
like
it.
Everybody else. If you do wrong, you take your consequences. And
Eagle VP says, can't we send her to Japan next? Yes, it is. Buttercup's bunny. This is what we're saying. Scotty Duncan says, so what do we think of the price of coal? I couldn't tell you because we don't have any coal. Well, we do, but we don't. We run on gas and electric, not coal.
Yeah, we've gone a bit further up in world.
But yes, so moving swiftly away from that subject. But, you can see why YouTube have battened down the hatches. And
to stop it happening again and stuff like that.
It's basically. See you morning.
Good morning.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Night.
Bye.
And Callum has got his own YouTube channel, and if you want to look him up, it's Epic Gaming.
That's if you find it.
If you can find it. Oh.
What's out of the left?
I just thought you were stood on your shoulders, like.
No, she's on back at chair because you see when Chris sits here, she lies on back at chair. But last night, when she wanted her 5 minutes of fame last night, because she actually got on his knee and looked into camera, so she wanted her 5 minutes.
Oh, this one, oh my God.
Oh God, what a sight! This one is called Lucy. We've actually got 3 cats. This one is Lucy. We've got a ginger one which is called Tucker, and then we've got a one that's completely black, and his name's Benny.
He sits on me.
And none of them like me.
You see, the problem with Lucy is she's a man's cat.
Oh.
So she don't particularly like me either. And as you can see, she's making a fuss of Callum because her daddy isn't here. She's got to make do. We say, oh, just hit me up back at head with her tail, turning round.
You can get nasty as you can get.
She's got to make do with second best, you see, which is Callum.
Oh, what would it if them two weren't here? She'd have to have you.
Oh yeah, but
not very often.
She does let me make a fuss of her occasionally, but it's got to be on her terms and when she's in the mood.
I've got to go to bed, Lucy.
Right, well for me.
Callum's got to go to bed, Lucy.
She's mushed this up anyway.
Callum, just press that thing on my.
What? Oh.
Just press play that triangle in the middle. So Eagle VP, your things are still running.
On an ad.
It's on an ad, is it?
Yeah. Get your money.
Yeah. So yeah, because her dad isn't here, you see.
Oh, she's waiting for him.
Yeah, she's missing him.
Animals. Don't do animals. Don't do animals whatsoever.
I should make back of my neck itch now with whacking my weird tail.
No. Just
she's a right diva, this one is. Aren't you, Lucy?
Yeah, it's like the face is just like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Don't care. Just
It's like, yeah, I can hear you, but I'm not listening, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely a woman.
Yes. Hey. Yeah, look,
Ooh.
that's a rarity in itself for letting me make a fuss on it. It's because there's nobody else in there.
No, it's like, well, I've got to do you.
Not very often. You see, if I get up, she'll run away. She's a man's cat.
And
So,
what if you walk through the door now? Would you run to him or?
oh yeah, I think they all would. They'd probably run to the door and say, "Where you been?"
Bit frying pan me out, do I? Where you been?
It takes Callum about an hour to say goodnight to cats and everything.
Oh God. I'm glad I ain't got no cats. I'm gay cats.
Takes an hour.
Oh
When he goes
no.
to bed.
Cup of tea and go to bed.
Well, that's it. It's all right, I was just making sure that's still running. Right, thank you for coming in, DM's Mix Up. It says, got to run and dinner's ready. See you all later. Thank you for coming in.
Bloody cough.
Ooh. Random says, right, we have to go. Trying to work on another green screen adventure with Pauline. Oh, that should be interesting. I'm surprised you didn't go live at some point today, Random.
Oh.
Yes. So basically, when she got on the plane from Edinburgh, she stopped off at Canada.
So you go from Edinburgh to Canada, you know, it's like just.
Well, that's it.
It's not like just going to Liverpool or Manchester or anything.
Well, that's it. That's it.
It's definitely a lot longer.
Have wings will travel, is Argyle.
If you've got money, get your sends off.
So,
unfortunately.
Hey?
Unfortunately, I haven't.
Well, that's it. Same as I say. If we won the lottery, we're straight down to the booking office. Pixie and Andy's noticing at work.
I won't even tell them. I won't even tell them, me.
You know, get down to one at travel agents, book a round the world cruise.
I bet. Just not coming in.
That's it.
I'm not into.
I say he's had that much crap off him that he'd probably say, well, you know what you can do with your job.
I just wouldn't turn up, wouldn't phone in and just
go where the sun don't shine.
Oh, you get all jobs. You just think, oh, really, seriously. We have someone. I think you're pathetic.
Well, this is the thing, and all I was seeing it on news. There were a woman won £4 million on a scratch card just before Christmas, and she still went to work Christmas Day.
Do you like your job?
Pixie will say, she works in a nursing home or a care home, one at two. And Chris says, are you serious? It says, if I'd won that sort of money, it says I won't be going into it next day, let alone Christmas.
I won't. And they'll say, oh, you can't let Pete. I can let anybody down. I'm not doing it. I won't do it at all.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Just, nah.
You know, at the end of the day, Pixie goes to work because we need the money.
Yeah. And you mean nothing to them. Like I said to people when they, all you are is a payroll number.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. At the end of the day, if you're not a boss and you're working for somebody, at the end of the day, you're just a payroll number.
You're nobody. They don't care. They're not bothered. They're just a number to earn them money. That's it.
You know, and yeah, same as, you know, Darwin Droning's hit the nail on the head. Is she off a trolley? And I says, well, I know something. I won't be going into work over Christmas. I says, not if I got £4 million in bank.
If I got £1 million in bank, I won't be going to work. He can.
You know, same as I've said. I mean, it'd be nice to win an amount on the lottery, but you know, I'm not greedy. you know, just enough to get us a nice, decent house, you know, make sure bills are all paid and, you know, and that you can live comfortably. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I said.
You know,
Pay me
folks,
mortgage off, do my gardens.
folks turn around to you and say, well, how would you spend, like, I think it's about 40 odd million tonight on Euro Millions, you know, and, you know, how would you spend that amount of money? I says, I don't know, but I'd give it a damn good try.
Oh, I would. I'd buy B&B. I've always wanted a B&B in Blackpool. Don't know why. But I always
And old Walker says he won the lottery 2 years ago. We won it. We won, how long is it now? Just before it's nearly 15 years ago, and we got 5 numbers on the lottery. We were 1 number away from winning, you know, and we actually won £1,500.
Just 5 numbers?
For 5 numbers, but it was on a Wednesday night. Well, it was just before we got married, so it paid for his honeymoon. It paid for it sort of come in one hand and went out to other, because we paid for flowers and you know, place where we're having his,
you know,
but it came in handy and allowed us to know that we, you know, everything were paid for, including his honeymoon and everything, and we got a bit of spending money to take with us. So yeah, we were going crazy. 5 numbers, you know, is it hundreds of thousands of pounds? And it about 1,500. And that was 15 years ago nearly. And I mean, you know, it's even harder to win anything nowadays, because in the lottery they've added more numbers, haven't they? Yeah. So the odds are higher of you winning.
Irish on 49ers than it is.
So, but you know, same as I say, we were going off as trolleys and jumping about, thinking, oh, we've got 5 numbers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I've got 100.
I rung my mum and says, oh, we've got 5 numbers on lottery. We've got 5 numbers on. And then I rung my friend and I says, how much do you get for 5 numbers on lottery? You know, I was ringing round everybody.
And then you were like,
£1,500.
You're like, seriously?
You know, but hey, same as I always say, it's better than a poke in eye with a mucky stick.
And then that's probably all about what you've won.
And that is, well, we've won odd tenner, and
but not
we won 25 quid on the actual lottery. But it's been like 3 quid here, or a £5 here, or a tenner here.
I think once we got back, what paid them. Oh, that one was good, wasn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, like a few months ago, you look at 5 numbers now, and on a Wednesday, especially on a Wednesday when we won it, you probably only get 100 quid now. So
5 numbers where you got 60 with jackpot. Like
at the time, it came in handy because it was just before we got married, you see. So it did come in handy, you know. It paid for us because we hadn't paid his honeymoon off because we were like paying so much, like you do. Yeah. Just went into travel agent and says, what do we owe? Here, paid it. So, but yeah, I mean, we keep saying we're going to go on this health lottery because that's still only £1.
This is the price you pay on like Euro Millions and stuff. You're like, it's getting expensive, isn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, the Euro Millions has gone up to £2.50 a pop now. The lottery's gone up to £2 a pop.
If you did them 4 days a week, that's £9. I know it's only £9, but that's £9 a week. 10 weeks, that's 90 quid.
Well, that's it.
You don't even win that in 10 weeks.
But you see, we also have a go on the Thunderball. But that is still only £1. But the highest prize you can win on that is only 500,000.
Could still do something 500.
Well, that's it. Same as ours. I mean, I'd be happy with that. buy a nice house, you know,
But I don't
finish
do it
it.
very often. If I do it, I just get a lucky dip.
Well, some as I say, we don't always do it.
I don't
You
have
know
to
what I
say
mean?
numbers, not like that.
Because we've not always got the money. But when we've got money, we have a go, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, we do sometimes. So we're going to have a good tonight.
So, as they say, we live in hope.
I've been living in hope for the last bloody 30 years.
I've
got me anywhere.
So,
You've got your...
We will keep you in mind, Joy, if we do win the lottery.
Yeah, and I'm sure Chris would be like, yeah, I'll give Joy. He'd be like, no, she can get lost. You made my life hell at school. I didn't. I just tormented everybody. Still the same as I am now.
Same as I say, I mean, this makes me laugh. You know, it's gone up to £2. They've added so many extra numbers, so it makes the odds of winning it even less.
Yeah, because they don't want you to win it, do they?
Yeah, they've put like when you used to get 3 numbers before, it were a tenner that you won. Yeah, they've put that up to £25. But what gets me is when it keeps rolling over and rolling over, where does all that money go to? And then there's like tickets that people haven't claimed for some reason or other. It's basically lining Camelot's pockets.
Yeah. Well, that's all they're not in it to make people win. They're in it like every other boss and every other company in this country in it for themselves.
Third Millennium, hello. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, you know, same as I say, we live in hope.
Live in somewhere.
Even though it is only a pipe dream.
I know I keep thinking, I wake up and think, oh, I might win lottery. No, I don't.
I've
already spent it on an house. I've already spent it on... Doesn't happen, though. Oh, well, suppose I best go to bed. And let my husband come upstairs and go to bed. Oh, you'll have to tell Mr. P I come on. It's not my fault he went in.
Yes, I bet he'll be back shortly. I'm not going to let it go on for much longer anyway. I've been on...
Well, if I don't go, he'll be asleep downstairs, so... get a stiff neck if I don't get him upstairs, So, have a nice time.
Thank you. Oh, the devil and the sure to appear.
Oh, well, we've got to say hello now then. Pissheads are back. If you
don't call me Quick Draw McGraw for nothing, June. Oh, somebody on about Third Millennium, something or other on about aliens and whatever.
Oh, no.
And June put, you beat me to it because I made June a moderator.
Hello.
Hello, Pisshead.
What we got? I can't see. I've got no glasses.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey,
what did you have then? No.
I had a starter. I had a lamb chop starter, which were hotter than the chicken tikka masala than what I had.
How do you?
For the dinner. It's really nice. I enjoyed it.
Baby.
What?
Why do you?
What?
Put them in time out.
Remove.
Where? Remove. I've put that.
Has it been a Wally rain?
Yeah. Yes. The piss pix is back.
Oh, I'm not pissed. Only once I have another beer.
June says hiya.
Hello, June.
You're driving tomorrow, no more.
Breath, I know that much. Whew.
Oh, it's joyful. Hello, Joy.
Hello, darling.
Our Lucy's just been back on back at chairs. I think she was missing you.
Well, you missed me that much, Daddy.
Oh, God. I miss me, darling. Oh.
I know. I noticed he's not made a fuss of me, but he's gone straight to cats.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking same, but I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, look.
What? Oh, okay. I've done a
He's not pissed, but he's not been over. Can't see him, look.
Hey,
that's Tucker.
The Tucker.
He was the last rescue cat that we had. We've had him like a
Yeah.
year in February, I think. So,
Oh shit! Sorry.
How many times is he going to follow that bin?
no, he's moved it.
I thought you weren't pissed.
No, he says not.
No, I can see you, Annie. How many things?
That's Keith's channel. I've left it running.
God.
It's all right. He's lucky. He says, "How many things you got running?" I says, "I've left that on
Oh, to get your views
to get his views up."
Pissed.
We only need Ben in our room. We've got full house.
Oh, God.
Oh, I took us following him about like a lost sheep.
Oh, God.
Pick it.
Have you seen it? It's a talking cat and you've got no attention, lady.
The ginger cat that you've just seen, Jewin, is Pixie's shadow. It follows him everywhere. He's just gone to blow his nose in the toilet, and I bet he's followed him.
But cats are getting more attention than you are.
I know, he's not given me a kiss and said hello or nothing.
No, cats are getting everything.
We've gone down to four watching now, so I think because the Pix has come home, I think I'm going to end it there.
Oh yes, you might get some attention.
Yes, I'll let you get off to bed, Miss Joy.
Oh yes.
Thank you for joining me, and thank you for everybody that's joined me tonight. I appreciate the support.
And get yourself off to bed and take it with you.
Mr. Pixie will be doing drone talk tomorrow night. What time? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes, Pixie will be doing drone talk tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So, June's put, my cat follows me like a dog. My dog follows my hubby. Thank you for coming in, old mucker. Thank you for June for coming in. Thank you to Richard for coming in, and everybody else that's been in. Miss Random's just been in and gone. So I don't know how long it'll be till I do the next one, but thank you for your support, and I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you and good night.
Yes, I will say good night.
Good night.
And I'll not be coming on Pixie's live stream. I'll probably be in the chat, but I won't be on the live stream. And thank you very much, June. And she says, sweet dreams, everyone. Lots of hugs.
Same to you.
Yeah. Well, everybody. And I will see you again very soon, I hope. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. About deafened me.
Live.
What do I do? Just,
Stop broadcast.
yeah.